What's up, y'all? Today we're gonna do a video of our top 5 favorite must-have go-to items for hiking, camping, and backpacking. So when we graduated school 3 years ago and moved out to Colorado, we had a little bit of graduation money, and then we put some of these items on our wedding registry 2 years ago. So we've kind of just been experimenting over the last 3 years. Some items were of higher quality than others, and I've been told that our basement looks like an outdoor shop now because we've just collected a lot of good things that we use all the time. But I hope this is helpful for anyone who is wanting to start doing any of those activities, hiking or camping or backpacking, and just need some advice on the best items you should get. It's definitely a process. Like, it takes time to build your inventory. You cannot just go out and buy all this at once. You can, but good luck. So yeah, just try to get one thing at a time and choose really high quality stuff that'll last you forever. So number 1, I don't know if these are in an order. First thing I'm going to talk about is Salomon trail running shoes. So I initially had these X-Mission 3s. My friend got them when we moved here and just raved about them, so I copied her and bought them. And my first pair lasted me 3 years, and I just got this new one this summer. They have the best tread ever. They're trail running shoes, but we use them for hiking all the time. I actually don't use hiking boots. I only use these. They're super comfortable. They, like I said, have the best tread, so if you're kind of scrambling up some rocks, you feel really sure-footed, which is great. So obsessed with these. I don't remember, I guess these are called the Vibe. These are a little bit of a sleeker version. I use these for trail running as opposed to hiking. It doesn't matter. They're both very versatile, but yeah, these are great too. And then my husband jumped on the bandwagon and got himself some, I think this summer or spring, and he loves them just as much as I do. So his are called Speed Cross 4. My runners are called Vibes, and then this is like my tried and true go-to, the X-Mission 3. Salomon trail running shoes, you need them. Second thing we're gonna talk about is this handy dandy cooking set. We got this on our wedding registry. This is so perfect for when you're backpacking. So when you're car camping, you can just toss a bunch of stuff in your car and you don't have to pack as lightly or smartly or efficiently. But when you're backpacking, this is your best friend. So thank you to Mark and Addie who got us this. Let's see if I can show you. So it's got its own little baggie that you take it out of. And then it's locked now. You have to, watch me not know how to do it. Okay, pinch that to open the top. And then, so here's what comes inside of it. This is the cooking pot. So you can boil hot water in here, cook oatmeal in here, whatever. Inside, you have a his and a hers little bowl set. So you open that up. These are kind of dirty. I don't know if I washed them last time. And then you have a little spork in there, and you can separate each of these into more of a mug for drinking hot water, and then like a bowl to eat out of. So all of that stuff fits together, spork, mug, bowl, times 2 inside the pot. It's genius. It's so nice and compact and helpful to have everything also stored so you don't lose stuff in your pack. Everything is just kind of in this one location. I made a new discovery when I was looking at this just now. Okay, first of all, it's called the Pinnacle Duelist. What the heck? So if you put the bowls and mugs upside down instead of stacking them right side up, you can fit your little gas stove in the middle of the 2 bowls. So if you look at that, it's got the pot, got the one bowl, the mug, and then you fit the stove, and then you turn the other ones upside down. Never knew that. So apparently you can also fit your stove in this, which is super cool. The Pinnacle Duelist by GSI Outdoors. The third thing that I highly recommend is getting yourself a high quality down jacket. So I first used my graduation money on one that wasn't so good, but it was on sale and it was cheap. So I was like, oh, I'll get it. Just bite the bullet and spend some money and get a good down jacket. You will not regret it. You want one that obviously keeps you warm, and then one that can pack really, really lightly. So before we went to Iceland last year, I invested in a nice Patagonia one, which I like a lot. It's not quite as high quality as Tim's. He has this awesome LO Bean one that packs into its own pocket, so you can pack it literally into that size, so it fits anywhere. So different people like different fill when it comes to your down jacket. I have a friend who uses only actual down from a goose, but there are companies that do that ethically, so as to not harm the animal. Whereas this one is more of a synthetic down material. I would say that the real down probably does pack even more lightly and it like expands more and keeps you even warmer. So I would recommend going to a store and just trying on a few, walking around with it for a while to see how warm it keeps you, and then seeing how light you can pack it up so that it won't take up a ton of room in your bag. But definitely invest in a high quality down jacket. Okay, number 4 is getting a great tent. So to be fair, this is not the tent or the bag that our tent came in. It's actually the tent to my sleeping bag, but we lost our tent bag, unfortunately. I'm not going to take it all the way out, but we have a 2-person North Face yellow tent. I think it's called Storm Break, possibly. I'll look it up and post it below. But it's a 2-person tent, and it's not the most ultralight tent you will ever find, but it works great when you're backpacking with one other person, because one person get the tent and the other person can get the cooking gear like we talked about, and sharing like food and water duty and all that. But so it's not the most light tent, but it's definitely not too heavy or too large. This thing is so easy to assemble, and that's why I picked it, because when you're backpacking and you find a campsite and it's dark and you're hungry and you just want to sleep and all those things, you don't want to mess around with the tent. That takes forever. So I would estimate that this tent takes, if you're working with someone, like maybe 3 minutes to assemble. It is so clutch. It's so easy. My sister went camping for the first time in like decades with us this summer, and she was even able to figure it out. So actually, Storm Break 2 by the North Face, highly recommend. It is stupid simple and I love it. And number 5 is getting a good pair of lightweight long hiking pants. And I'm obsessed and so partial to these Prana pants. They're called the Prana Halley if you're a girl, and then the men's version is called the Zion pant. My friend who also had these, and I copied everything she did. I love these pants so much. Before we had to wear scrubs at work, I would wear them to work, and she wears them to work as a PT. They're cute too, so you can not dress them up, but like go out to dinner with them. They have dog hair all over them. They can fold up and snap if you want more of a capri look, but I actually got these in gray and olive green, and then my husband wanted some for so long, and I finally found a sale and I got him some Zion pants. But they're just really cute and comfortable, and it's nice to have a long layer that you're not going to overheat in too much. It depends. Sometimes I hike in leggings too. Mostly I just like them because they're so versatile, and they're for like outdoorsy stuff and work stuff and cute stuff. I want them in every color, and I've held myself back for years because I know I don't need more. I have 2 pair already, but they're so good that if I ever work at a job again where I can wear these, I would probably get a few more colors, like black and a blue or something. But the Prana Halley pant, and I would recommend sizing down in them. I have a size 2, and I'm definitely more of like a size 4 person, but they're pretty stretchy and flexible and can fit you pretty good. But I'm gonna have my husband and I do a little modeling with him. If you're looking to purchase any of these items, we always have great luck at REI. You can find pretty much anything at REI. And then we found really good deals through Sierra Trading Post, either in this store, there's a store in the Springs, or online. And then backcountry.com also has some awesome sales, so check those websites out. So there you have it, our 5 favorite go-to items that we would never hesitate to recommend to anyone who's looking for good gear. So we could have talked about a lot of other things, like you need a good rain jacket, you need a good sleeping bag, a nice hat, like all these things. But whenever people actually ask for recommendations, I, without a doubt, tell them these, tell them about our tent. I'm like, look at this cool thing we got for our wedding registry. And then the pants, oh my gosh, I've gotten so many people into those pants. And then the down jacket, I mean, that's such a necessity. But like I said, build your collection slowly, because you're gonna wanna invest in some higher quality gear. Otherwise, you'll just keep rebuying every couple years, honestly. So I hope that was helpful. We love hiking and camping and backpacking. So if you have any recommendations for us, I would love that. We're always, I mean, we're good on these 5 things, but there are other aspects of our gear that we could possibly upgrade on. But yeah, I hope this inspires you to get out there and explore a little bit.